It's been a few months since I've gotten out for recharge. The tank was running low, and while lately I've been mostly a frequenter of the Great Southwest and its technical trails, a call from the home of my youth has become stronger. It was time to visit some friends and indulge in some forest bathing. Of a sort, anyway. I began my 3-day recharge off the shores of the South Holston Lake in eastern Tennessee. It nestles up against the northwestern edge of the Cherokee National Forest and sports a beautiful, easy, scenic drive that spans over 25 miles down its eastern banks. A morning view from its waters reminds you why these mountains are referred to as the Great Smoky Mountains. Flatwoods Road runs from just south of Highway 421 to Highway 19 east in Keenburg. In all, almost 30 miles, not including the optional and more challenging Trail 46, near the beginning of the trail. Unfortunately, Trail 46 was closed during my visit. Once you pass these caution signs, you'll begin Flatwoods Road. With a morning breeze blowing down the trail, it has a smell that inspires aromatherapy and cleaning supplies across North America. For those of the camping mindset, you'll start to see pullouts along the way. Most lead to either primitive campsites, small dispersed campsites, or trails that lead to overlooks for the lakeside. The Smokies have some of the most relaxing drives in the woods. About 10 to 15 minutes down the road, you'll come across a large triangle intersection. Going to the right takes you down to the Little Oak National Forest Campground. The check-in station is about 5 minutes further on. The campsites range from tent sites with picnic tables and fire rings to RV spots and some group sites. It appears currently reservations are available. The campgrounds were unfortunately full during my visit. Back at the intersection, we'll turn on to Flatwoods Road. About 10 minutes down the road, you'll find the last road that will take you to an inlet of the South Holston Lake. Rumor has it, there's also an old plane wreck from the late 50s around here. If you're not on a street bike, go check it out. Unfortunately, I found out I hadn't marked the spot on my map, so back on the main trail again. Another 10 minutes down the road, and you'll come to the intersection of Route 251, 87, and Flatwoods Road. This is also the point in the road, if you're riding a motorcycle with street tires, you'll probably want to turn around and head back the other way. You will probably pass at least a few dirt bikes or adventure bikes from here out. While the road ahead is rough for the next 30 minutes, I never felt the need to stop and air down, and the eggs in my fridge never broke. Regardless of how smooth the road is, the drive remains the same, beautiful and peaceful. You'll know you're almost to the end of the road when someone teases you with almost a minute or more of pavement before dumping you back into the dirt. When you're finally back on pavement for the last time, it's hard to be sure until you see the first signs of civilization. This was a great first ride in the Smoky Mountains for this trip. Excellent scenery, broad camping opportunities, and the trail was done in roughly an hour and a half straight through. I wish there had been some more challenging sections open on the trail, but in researching other areas, I found many other challenging trails were still shut down following hurricane damage repairs. With the views on this trail though, I'm okay with super easy every once in a while.